Ladies and gentlemen, friends and dreamers, I stand before you today not because life has been easy, but because I made the choice to believe in the strength that lies within me. And that is what I want to talk to you about today: the power of choice, the power of believing that I can do it. I know that many of you here have faced challenges that have tested your patience, your faith, and your will. Some of you have felt like giving up. Some of you have wondered whether you are enough or whether you are strong enough to face the battles ahead. But I want you to remember this: you are not your circumstances. You are not defined by the challenges that have come your way. You are defined by how you respond to them. And let me tell you, you can respond with power. You can respond with courage. You can respond with a belief that I can do it. When I was faced with an unexpected turn in life, one that brought me to a place I never imagined, I had two choices: to shrink, to give up, or to rise, to embrace the strength inside me. And I chose to rise. I chose to embrace my pain and transform it into a source of power. I want you to understand that strength is not about having everything together all the time. Strength is about showing up every single day, even when the world tries to convince you that you're not enough. Strength is about refusing to let fear dictate your life. Strength is about saying, I can do it even when doubt whispers in your ear. There were times when I felt like the world was falling apart, when I questioned if I had what it took to keep moving forward. But then I realized something: my story was not over, and neither is yours. I know it's hard. I know it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But take a deep breath. Pause. Look inside. That spark you've been waiting for is already there. It's waiting for you to take that first step, to make that decision. The decision to rise above, to say, I can do it. I can stand here today because I believe that every setback could be transformed into a comeback. I can speak to you today because I chose to break the chains of self-doubt. I can do it because I refuse to accept anything less than my own power. And so can you. Your dreams, your goals, they are not too far out of reach. You are capable of greatness, not because you're perfect, but because you have the heart, the will, and the fire to keep pushing. Every step, no matter how small, counts. Every effort you make is a victory. So I ask you today, what will you choose? Will you choose to remain in the shadow of doubt, or will you step into the light of possibility and say, I can do it? There is nothing that can stop you. Not the obstacles you face, not the people who doubt you, not even the moments when you feel lost. The only thing that can stop you is the belief that you can't. So let's make today the day we stop doubting ourselves. Let's make today the day we embrace our strength, our resilience, and our ability to overcome. Let's make today the day we declare, I can do it. Life has a way of testing us, often in ways we least expect. It challenges us, pushes us to our limits, and sometimes it even breaks us. But these challenges are not just obstacles to overcome, they are also opportunities for growth. The key to embracing your challenges is understanding that they are not sent to harm you, but to help you become the person you are meant to be. It is in the face of adversity that we discover our true strength, our resilience, and our ability to rise above anything life throws our way. When we think about challenges, we often think of them as inconveniences, as things that hinder us from reaching our goals or living the life we want. We wish we could escape them, avoid them, or make them disappear. But the truth is, every challenge we encounter has something valuable to teach us. Every difficult situation has the potential to shape us into a stronger, wiser, and more capable version of ourselves. And at first glance, challenges can seem overwhelming. They can feel like insurmountable mountains that stand between us and our dreams. The fear of failure, the uncertainty about the future, the doubts that creep into our minds, all of these emotions can make it seem like the road ahead is too difficult to navigate. But it's important to remember that challenges are not here to punish us. They are here to prepare us. They are the experiences that allow us to build the mental, emotional, and physical endurance needed to achieve the things we desire. When we find ourselves in the midst of a challenging situation, our first instinct is often to resist, to fight against it, to wish it away. We don't want to face the pain, the discomfort, or the uncertainty. We want to take the easy way out. But resisting the challenge only prolongs our suffering. It's like trying to swim against a current. The more we struggle, the harder it becomes to move forward. Instead, what we need to do is embrace the challenge. We need to accept that it is a part of our journey, a necessary step in our growth. Embracing a challenge doesn't mean we have to like it or be comfortable with it. It simply means we acknowledge it for what it is, a teacher. Challenges have the power to transform us, but only if we are willing to learn from them. They force us to look within ourselves and ask hard questions. What am I afraid of? What limiting beliefs do I have about myself? What am I capable of that I haven't yet discovered? In answering these questions, we begin to uncover parts of ourselves that we never knew existed, parts of us that are stronger, more capable, and more resilient than we could have imagined. It's also important to recognize that not all challenges are created equal. Some are small, manageable obstacles that we can easily navigate. Others, however, are far more difficult. These challenges may shake us to our core. They may test our faith, our patience, and our will to continue. But these are the challenges that have the most profound impact on our lives. It is in the darkest moments that we often find the brightest light. When life brings us to our knees, we have the opportunity to rise stronger, more determined, and more aligned with our true purpose. The key to embracing challenges is shifting our mindset. Instead of viewing them as roadblocks, we must begin to see them as stepping stones. Each challenge we face is an opportunity for us to learn something new, to develop a skill, or to strengthen our character. It is through overcoming challenges that we gain the confidence to face even bigger obstacles in the future. We prove to ourselves that we are capable of handling whatever life throws our way. One of the most powerful aspects of embracing challenges is that it allows us to redefine what success means. We often think of success in terms of achieving a specific goal or reaching a particular destination. But success is not just about the end result, it is about the journey. It is about the lessons we learn along the way, the growth we experience, and the person we become as we move through each challenge. Every challenge, no matter how difficult, brings us closer to the person we are meant to be. It's not just the destination that matters, it's the transformation that takes place as we navigate the challenges that come our way. When we look at the most successful people in the world, we often see the end result, the fame, the wealth, the accolades. But what we don't always see is the struggle, the pain, and the obstacles they had to overcome to get there. Every success story is filled with challenges, with moments of doubt, fear, and failure. What sets these individuals apart is not their ability to avoid challenges, but their ability to embrace them and learn from them. They understand that challenges are a necessary part of the journey, and they don't let them deter them from their goals. It's also important to remember that challenges are not always external. Sometimes the greatest challenges we face are within ourselves. Our own fears, insecurities, and self-doubt can hold us back more than any external circumstance ever could. We may convince ourselves that we are not good enough, that we are not capable of achieving our dreams, that we don't deserve success. These internal challenges can be just as paralyzing as any external obstacle. But the beauty of these challenges is that we have the power to change our mindset. We have the ability to reframe our thoughts, to replace negative beliefs with empowering ones, and to create a new narrative for our lives. Embracing our internal challenges means accepting that we are not perfect, that we will make mistakes, and that we will stumble along the way. But it also means recognizing that each mistake is an opportunity to grow. It's through our failures that we learn what works and what doesn't. It's through our setbacks that we build resilience and determination. And it's through our internal challenges that we discover the strength we never knew we had.